couldn't make a get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Perfect volley, isn't it? Right so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello again lads, welcome back to the channel. My name's Al Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode. It is the road to glory with Aidy Boothroyd Season 4 episode 93. If you go ahead and enjoy this episode, please consider slapping a like on it and leaving me a comment. I'm going to jump straight into the transfer business. Ted Can, a reserve goalkeeper, was complaining about game time. He's agreed a move to Istanbulspor. Grown, yeah, I know, but there were other teams in for him. He didn't agree personal terms, but he did agree with Istanbul, and considering he was complaining about game time, we're just happy to get him out the door. The next one is Reyes Cleary. He has agreed a short-term loan move to Benfica just to get some games under his belt, and again, literally because we don't want him complaining about lack of game time with the amount of forward options we've got. It just makes sense for him to be there until the end of the season, and he'll come back better. So we'll see how he is in the summer. Some really big transfer news now at the Hawthorns. Aidy Boothroyd and his partner, his assistant manager, completed a deal for exciting winger Garen Kuol from Central Coast Mariners. The deal sees Ryan Tulloch switch clubs. Even though Tulloch's a promising player himself, this guy is considered a much better option for us on the left wing. So welcome to the club, Kuol. Hopefully he does well. Now in today's games, we have Burnley coming up. This is a must-see game simply because Burnley are at the top of the table with us, and we need to make sure that we don't lose. Coming up in this episode as well, we begin February's schedule. We take on Reading at home, and we finish the episode with Bolton away, which will be a challenging game as well. Let's get to the action. We start with the home game against Burnley. Let's see how we get on. Alright, we begin jumping into the press conference. Aidy Boothroyd questioned by the press in this big game, second versus third in the championship, and they ask about, can we continue our winning ways, unbeaten in our last 6 matches, and the challenge of Burnley. Boothroyd says, we don't want to stop now, winning breeds confidence, and think we have every chance of keeping the run going today, despite obviously Burnley being a strong opponent. And as we get out onto the field here, introduction to the team, we want to make sure, of course, Bournemouth are runaway league leaders, so it's second versus third at the Hawthorns. And this is the lineup we've gone with. New boy, Garen Kuol, is on the bench. I think with 20 minutes left, considering his blistering pace, we'll probably bring him on when they've got tired legs and see whether we can use him for that purpose. But other than that, it's a regular 11 for us that we're used to seeing. As always, if you want to pause it at that moment to look at the team, you can. The opening 14 minutes, a good play here by Wallace with the back heel, sets up O'Reilly, and Arian at Muric with a save, holds on to it well. Just a bit of an early tester. And then on 35 minutes, Grady Diangana gets clear of the full-back, down the right side, crosses it to the back post, but then Vitinho gets in and robs the ball from Karlan Grant, makes a great interception. And then a long pass by Vitinho, set away Anas Zaroury, and he's going to cut in, play it into, I think it's Cherlinov, and he tries to get it to Brownhill, but it's a great interception by O'Shea. 10 minutes to go till half time, and then we approach the half time whistle. Cullen is going to run into the midfield, plays it into Twine, back to Zaroury, and he plays it to Brownhill, but in comes O'Shea and reads the danger. Great interception by him, and that means we go in at the break. It is 0-0, it is deadlocked. I'm quite surprised that with the quality that's on show, that neither side has been able to break the deadlock at the moment. The midfield and defence are dominating the game, and it shows in the scoreline. Can we amp it up in the second half and get a winner? And Townsend to O'Shea. O'Shea's pass is intercepted here on 47 minutes. Zaroury is going to drift away, and then he's going to play this back into Cullen, into... And then Cherlinov tries a shot, going to go for a shot, but Townsend gets it clear, and we managed to survive that attack. Bastian into Cherlinov, Great interception, but then it comes to Zaroury. His low shot tipped away and wide out for a corner by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. So even when they beat the defence and he's called upon, the goalkeeper standing strong, making a great save for us there. And then with 20 minutes to go, Churlinov cuts in from this right-hand side, holds off his marker, and then Mepham gets tackled. We managed to get it away here. Yokuslu with the clearance. Wallace, again, slides in, wins the ball, and then Carlan Grant from the left cuts inside, into midfield, into Batshuayi. Batshuayi into Diangana, takes on the fullback and rinses him. We've got a chance here. Batshuayi lays it into Wallace, and out comes the goalkeeper. And it's a great save to deny Wallace the opening goal. I thought we were going to score there. And we finally do see Garen Kowal. He's only going to get 15 minutes here, as Carlan Grant goes up front. And with 5 minutes to go, Zaroury takes on Mepham, drops the shoulder, cuts inside, goes for the shot. And it's a great save by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. That alone could have just earned us a point. Great drop of the shoulder, and Mepham couldn't get back. And corner swung in, headed away. Wallace loses out there to McNally. It's going to come to Bastian. Back to McNally. He gets it into Cullen. Benson Manuel is tackled. And then Twine into Manuel, and he's clipped short. He was trying to dink that into the top corner, and he almost succeeded. He almost won the game there for Burnley, with probably the last kick of the game. Look at that. Fingertips, inches, and 93 minutes. It is going to end 0-0 here. All things considered, with the final 10-15 minutes of play and the chances that Burnley had, I'm going to be thankful there that we didn't lose that game. We have chances to win against other teams, and the plan all along was to make sure we didn't lose. On to the next one. Alright, some breaking news. West Brom and Sheffield United have agreed a deal for Spanish striker Yeri Lopez. And this actually came about because Jed Wallace was approached by Sheffield United. They wanted to sign Jed Wallace. We couldn't agree a complete transfer fee for him. And eventually I went for a swap deal. And so what happened was we had to go in for Yeri Lopez and offer them Jed Wallace in return. It was the only way to make it work. So Jed Wallace has left the club, and new striker Yeri Lopez comes in as the third choice prospect in behind DK. Alright, so back-to-back home games. We stay at the Hawthorns. This time we're taking on Reading at home. And with that point secured against Burnley and a clean sheet, we're looking to get a win here today. Opening 6 minutes, Stefanelli's shot from outside the box tests Bailey Peacock-Farrell, and he's more than ready for the challenge. Great effort from Stefanelli. And then Waldschmidt with the effort from the free kick, trying to curl it in. And once again, Bailey Peacock-Farrell says, "Come on, keep them coming. I'm just getting warmed up." Was going in. It was a great effort, great save. And then on 25 minutes, an interception by O'Shea, and then Yokuslu passes it forward into midfield. O'Reilly into Batshuayi, into Fuchs, and then he's going to drive into the midfield, into Batshuayi. Batshuayi sets it up. O'Reilly into Batshuayi, and how about this for a pass? Into O'Reilly, and a low shot past Vorrell. Beats the goalkeeper in the bottom corner, and O'Reilly scores. What a signing he's been for West Brom. I checked FIFA. I googled this guy because he actually was at Glasgow Celtic, and I didn't sign him, so obviously it's something that the AI has done while I was manager at Stevenage, and they brought him in. I'm assuming to replace Swift, who I don't know where Swift's gone. Boothroyd's happy with that. It's a good finish, and we lead 1-0. So yeah, what a signing. That's his 10th goal of the season from midfield in 28 matches. Not a bad return. I do think he is best at central attacking midfielder. And then on 39 minutes, Tyler Roberts with an amazing shot. Completely bamboozled the goalkeeper, and then strikes the top of the crossbar before going out. We'll see it better here. Furlong can't get across in time, and Peacock Farrell's kind of like, oh, it's going over. Whoa. And we go in at the break. It is 1-0 thanks to O'Reilly's goal and a nice assist from Batshuayi. Hopefully we can add to it in the second half.
Alex keeping us right up to date.
And then on 55 minutes, Furlong on the overlap. He's going to look here into the box. It's a great delivery, and O'Reilly gets up looking for his brace. Vorrell gets across with a great save.
5 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex.
And then on 66 minutes, into
Schmidt.
Waldschmidt. Then Suslov's low shot, pushed around the post by Peacock Farrell. 68 minutes, 69 minutes. Imanol sets up Yaku Mete, and his turn and shot just goes just wide with 20 minutes left to go. Reading desperate for an equaliser. Look at that. Just gets ahead of O'Shea and tries to hook that into the post. The wrong side of the post though for Mete. And then on 79 minutes, Garen Kuol, amazing run from the left, cuts into the side, and then Yarai Lopez with a great chance to open his account.
Over placement, but not the desired result.
Takes it past the defender. It's a good effort. Just the wrong side of the post. And then on 82 minutes, Yaku Mete, he's going to play it in. Waldschmidt, low shot, looking for the bottom corner. Saved again by Bailey Peacock Farrell.
Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation?
He needed a bit more control and to get that into the area. And then time added on. And here comes Yakushlu. He's tackled there, he's fouled. Referee says play on, advantage played. Patrick Evans into Diangana. Diangana into O'Reilly. O'Reilly turns, sets up Garan Kuol, who sidesteps Ozkakar and then tucks it past the goalkeeper as Vorrell slides out. He shows great composure, the Australian winger. We'll see it here. Lovely control. Sidesteps his marker and then just dinks it out of the grass past the goalkeeper. Lovely finish. And what a way to open his account and endear yourself to the Baggies fans. That goal secures a 2-goal win for us at home as we now head to Bolton for our next league match and the final game of the episode. Alright, so after beating Reading by 2-0, we finished today's episode with an away game against Bolton, hoping for more of the same. In the opening 6 minutes, after a restart, a goal kick by Wagner, Fuchs takes it down to Kuol, and Kuol takes on Sadler with ease, leaves him for dead, shows Morgan Fox the outside, and then cuts inside on his right foot. Wagner with an easy save, but showing the trickery and pace of Garen Kuol. And then Salih Ahmed plays in Diangana. Great opportunity here on 9 minutes, but he puts way too much mustard on it, trying to dink the ball. Tries a delicate chip, but puts way too much on it, and he goes over the crossbar. Tried to be a bit too cute there, and Boothroyd probably wanting him to score. Fuchs into O'Reilly, wide to Garen Kuol, takes it past Sadler with ease again, just showing him on the outside, and then he's going to cut back, cross this one in, and Santos gets up and heads it clear. Definite mismatch there with Diangana at the back post. And then Jando Fuchs into DK, into Ahmed into Diangana, near post shot, parried away by Wagner on 21 minutes. A better shot this time by Grady Diangana.
Wasn't going to let that go.
And then 4 minutes later, O'Reilly into Garen Kuol, and once again up against Sadler, who's not going to have a good afternoon here against this tricky player. Cuts in on his right foot, this time a better shot than before, but ends up skewing wide. We go in at the break, it is 0-0, but constantly looking down that left channel for Garen Kuol to do something. He's got the speed and pace to open up the defence. And then after the restart, 4 minutes after the restart, O'Reilly is going to take a player on, and then wide to Garen Kuol. He's going to cut inside, find DK into Salih Ahmed, back to DK, and a low shot into the bottom corner. We open the scoring on 50 minutes, and it is Daryl DK with the goal. We want to see more of this. And Ahmed really, even though the focus has been on Garen Kual, Ahmed has had 1 or 2 touches. He's provided 2 chances for Diangana in the first half, and now he gets an assist. So, a promising start by the midfielder. And Boothroyd applauding that. And then 10 minutes left to go. Bolton with a nice move down this right hand side, looking to try and equalise. Declan John into Sadler. Sadler back to John, and he chips it into Elijah Norton. Chests it down and goes for the volley, but doesn't get the proper contact he'd like on it. And then forward they come 2 minutes later. Albaya into John. John on the turn, plays it in, and Thomason's shot was blocked by Maldonado, and Norton's follow-up tipped wide by Alex Palmer. And then he throws it out, a quick throw out. It's Diangana down the left, and Garen Kual again, showing his speed and pace. He's going to cut inside and completely leave Albaya for dead. Sent him for a Big Mac there, crosses it in, and it's a great header by Patrick Evans. Gets ahead of Ricardo Santos there, and it's a great save by Wagner to deny us the goal. And then with 1 minute left until 90 minutes, Ingram into Yarai Lopez, takes it down and just slides it past Wagner with a great finish. Lots of composure there by the striker. We've just got this guy from Sheffield United.
Well, here's the replay, and what a
Look at this take here. Just sticks his foot out, brings it down, and just shows the composure here, just to roll it past him as he comes running out. Really good finish. Didn't get the cleanest of strikes on it, but it was enough to roll it past him. And that is full time. So, a 0-0 draw and 2 back-to-back 2-0 wins. We haven't conceded a goal this episode. Is that the first time this has happened? Great result. That is it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the series, consider watching more content by clicking on the playlist available at the end of this video. Also, why not consider subscribing to help support me on the channel. Enable those notifications and you won't miss any up and coming episodes. I'll see you guys back on Tuesday with episode 94. We play league matches against Ipswich Town and Middlesbrough, and we have a round 5 FA Cup match against West Ham United. Thank you so much for your support. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming.